Hello, friends. It's Audrey from Odds and Ends, and welcome to Flip Through Friday, hosted by the lovely Gwen over at Gwen the Trash Witch. And today I am going to do a flip through of this illustrated edition of Grimm's Fairy Tale. And I'm doing this book because first I've had it on my bookshelf for a month or two now, and I haven't shown it off, but also because for June I'm going to do the Crafting with the Seasons with Tony over at Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts. And I think I am going to play along with Tracy Fox Creep on June 26. And it's Once Upon a Creep is the tagline, Grimwood Tales. And it's kind of like a creepy woodland creature theme, and I did buy the kit. It is my first digital kit ever that I've ever purchased, and I was thinking of doing a woodland fairy journal anyway for June so I could be motivated to continue doing summer art. And what I miss the most about summer is the woods. And that was my childhood upbringing in Akron, and I truly miss it. So I am going to be there in spirit, even though Vegas doesn't have any woods. I could go up to Mount Charleston, but I have a car that will make it in any weather. So there's no real reason I can't go up there. So I might make a trip or two up there, but I don't see me playing in the woods up there. But you never know. You never know. I would love to go rock hunting though, so it's a possibility. So with that being said, let's look through this book. This was one of the book annex books at Barnes & Noble, so it was only $12. And I think that's what it always is. Yeah, it doesn't have another price. There's the you see on there. The fairy tales of the Brothers Grimm are among the best loved and most famous in world literature. This volume features more than 40 of their best known fairy tales, lavishly illustrated with line drawings and color plates by Arthur Rackham. Sorry, I got an itch in my throat. Swallowed a piece of dog hair. Imagine that. So there's Little Red Riding Hood, Little Bo Peep, and let's see. Okay, we have the Frog King, King Thrushbeard, I'm sorry if there's glares on some of these. It's not totally, it's glossy paper, but it's not overly glossy. Tom Thumb. The Robber Bridegroom. Cinderella. Rumpelstiltskin. Rapunzel. The Straw, the Coal, and the Bean. The Mouse, the Bird, and the Sausage. Now, I'm not familiar with a lot of these, or I've forgotten over the years. The Pack of Ragamuffins. Cat and Mouse in Partnership. The Fox and the Horse. The Wolf and the Seven Little Kids. Little Red Riding Hood. The Foundling Bird. The Willow Wren and the Bear. Sweetheart Roland, Mother Holly Holy, I don't know. The White Snake, the Queen Bee, the Golden Goose, Jorinda and Jornado. Okay. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, oh, I like the dwarves. So much more interesting than the Disney version. The shoes that were danced to pieces, I do remember that one. The Old Man and His Grandson, The Valiant Little Tailor, The Three Languages, Hansel and Gretel, The Golden Bird, The Raven, The King of the Golden Mountain. Now I have to say, I need to read up on some of these stories because I do not know half as many as I thought I did. The Singing Soaring Lark, Clever Hans, The Seven Ravens, The Boy Who Did Not Fear, oops. Clever Elsie, The Four Skillful Brothers, Clever Grethel, I'm sorry. The Bremen Town Museums. Okay. Audrey, learn how to read. This is Bremen Town Musicians. Oh my goodness. Okay. I went into work today. I got there about 7:20 and I worked to 5 o'clock. I came home, made dinner, did some dishes, and I proceeded to work again for another hour. I am kind of brain dead right now, but I wanted to show the book, so here I am. The Water of Life. And why did I work so much? Well, tomorrow was the last Friday of the month. The first falls on Monday. I'm a property manager, if you didn't know. I have 5 move-ins tomorrow, 6 on Monday. I'm supposed to list 5 more properties for rent tomorrow, and my lease renewals have to be postmarked by tomorrow. Okay, postmarked by Saturday. Now, I really didn't want to work Saturday, so I pushed myself and got them done tonight. Well, I got them done at work, but then I stuffed envelopes and filled out the forms that I have to do for rent increases because they have to be certificate of mailed at the post office. I have to have proof that I gave a 60-day notice. So I did all that. I did forget my master list on my desk, so I have not had a chance to check them, make sure they're all accounted for. I only had 6 rent increases, but I had 4 non-renewals, and yeah. So there's no way I could do 5 move-ins, write up 2 leases, list 5 properties, and finish my renewals. Oh, there's no way. I'm good, but I am not that good. There's not enough time in my day. And that's if absolutely everyone's on time for their appointments and no one calls to ask me questions and I get no more applications. Yeah, anyway. Sleeping Beauty. Dr. Know-It-All. Ooh, that's interesting. Hang on. I skipped. Pages are sticking. There we go. The Goose Girl. Okay, that is the end. Now, out of those books, how many have you read and do you know? I mean, is this just a weird collection? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 42 stories, and I'll say I know maybe 20 of them. Not very good numbers, Audrey. I think I have to read them. And I know I have another fairy tale story around here, book somewhere. And I think it's out in the garage in a box of books. So anyway, but yeah, I want to read up on some of these and get in the mood to do cute, creepy fairy tale stories of lots of otherworldly creatures, being fairies and gremlins and trolls and humanized animals and things like that. So I will start sharing on the 1st, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful Friday, and don't work as hard as I'm going to. And I will see you this weekend with something crafty. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.